What's going on, everybody? This is Mason. You're tuning into the YouTube channel Wasatch Pop, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day, fantastic week. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. So it's that time of the month where we're going to be talking about pops that I believe you should buy now before they get crazy expensive. Now, some of these things on this list are just my personal opinion, but I also went on Instagram to ask your guys' opinion to see, what pops you guys think will be getting expensive soon due to, a number of different things happening. So guys, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we've got a lot that we're gonna be talking about today, which I think they have some good reasoning behind them. But first off, let's start off with WandaVision. So there is a new series that is actually, I wonder if while I'm making this video that it will actually already be out. I know it's coming out on Friday. I think it's the 15th, I believe. And so WandaVision pops, that's something you got to be on the lookout for. So I don't believe that there is a ton of pops out there that are of Vision and Wanda as well, or the Scarlet Witch, I guess is another way to put it. But the ones that I can think of off the top of my head, I know that they have a couple, like a comic book version of Vision, and they also have one, I think it's from Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, I can't remember. That's a Hot Topic exclusive. I think you should be on the lookout for that one. That could go up in price because there's not many Vision pops out there, and they have the new ones that just barely came out. So people are going to be looking for those ones because, the show is new. They love the characters on that show, and if it's a good show, kind of, like how The Mandalorian's been a big hit on Disney Plus. If this is a big hit on Disney Plus, WandaVision, those older pops of those characters are going to be going up in price. So I can't specifically think of any other ones of like the Scarlet Witch, but I would just kind of be on the lookout for those ones to kind of see if those ones go up in price due to this new show coming out. This one's pretty cool. So a new season of Cobra Kai just came out, and I have a feeling that they're probably going to be making pops here sometime soon. I don't think they've had any announced, but those older, I say older because they were from last year, older Cobra Kai pops and the Karate Kid pops, I feel like are going to be going up in price. So even though these came out in 2020, the pop for Daniel LaRusso is at 29 bucks already, which I think is kind of crazy for something that's so relatively new. I wonder if they just didn't make a ton of them, or if, if the Funko app's just not very accurate and maybe they're taking other sales from different characters. I don't know, but the one for Johnny Lawrence for Cobra Kai is at 36 bucks. And now the ones for Karate Kid are actually at a pretty solid price right now, and I think it's probably already on an influx because of Cobra Kai. But the original Daniel LaRusso is at 85, original Johnny Lawrence is 115, and Mr. Miyagi is $110. So could those be going up soon? Yes, I think they could be going up even more. How much? I'm not 100% sure. But if I had to guess, I would say those the Cobra Kai pops that they have of those characters when they're older for the show, those will definitely go up even more. But like I said, they could be coming out with new pops with that show. It's a very popular show, and I guarantee, knowing Funko, that they'll probably make more pops for it. So if I'm a betting man, I'd probably try and pick up those ones that came out in 2020 right now rather than waiting. This one, I don't really have much of any logic behind it specifically, but somebody did suggest and say they think some of those older cartoon pops like Johnny Bravo and Dexter, for example, are going to be going up in price. Now, if we kind of look at this from, a standpoint of how Funko characters go in their older cartoons, they're definitely very popular, especially if there's something that's limited. I mean, those specifically, Dexter and Johnny Bravo, were on the Funko shop. And so those were definitely ones that were a little bit harder to get because they were limited and they're already at a solid price. I think each of them are around $90 or so. And so I could definitely see those going up in price even more. I don't see them dropping at all. And knowing Funko, this could be a big year for older Cartoon Network cartoons. And that could have some resurgence with those older ones. Like I think, what's another good example? Like Samurai Jack. I think that's going to keep going up in price as well. So maybe be on the lookout for those, Cartoon Network pops, because I feel like there's probably going to be more coming out this year that Funko's going to do. But like I said, pick those up sooner rather than later. Even though they are at a high price right now, they'll probably go even higher. This one's kind of interesting. So I think Top Pop said this, or maybe there was a couple other people that suggested this, but they said Ratatouille. And so I had to do a little research and thought, why is it Ratatouille? So I asked Top Pops, I was like, why would Ratatouille be, you know, pops that are going up in price and you should buy them now. Well, here's the thing. So there is a Ratatouille musical that was apparently made and kind of funded by TikTok users. So people kind of came together, they made their own songs and everything, and then they had like a cast, and they actually did a virtual musical for Ratatouille, all the songs that they made together and everything. And I think it was in celebration for the new ride that's going to be opening up in Disney World in Epcot for the Ratatouille ride that's there. But I just kind of found it interesting. That was something that kind of slipped through the cracks that I had no idea about. I had to do some little research. So Ratatouille Pops are definitely going to be going up in price. I think there is a couple of them. There is Emile, there's Remy, and I think there's one for Linguini. So there's only 3 Pops. I think there's a Chase to Remy as well. But those are going to be going up in price due to the popularity of that TikTok musical and also of the ride that's going to be coming out. Okay, this one's kind of cool. So a couple of people suggested the Around the World Pops. So these are Pops that are based on countries around the world. I'm not 100% sure how many there are, but the line is completely finished as of right now. I wonder if they'll announce new countries or whatever. But so for the Pops that they have for those, there's no way of getting them because, well, I think a majority of them are sold out. So you can't really complete the set anymore unless you go on the secondhand market. So since those are Pops that aren't going to be made anymore, I think those are going to be going up in price here pretty quick because I don't think they're going to have an extension of these Pops Around the World Pops. And if they do make more, it could be those same characters that have maybe different outfits and stuff. And that could be a possibility with that. But yeah, guys, I think picking some of those up that are still available, definitely pick those up right now because, you know, if people are from those countries, they're definitely going to want those Pops, or if they have some association with that country as well. But yeah, guys, the ones that are available right now, definitely get them for retail while you can because I think they're going to be going up in value. This one's kind of a guess of mine. I'm not 100% sure if this will actually go up in price, but they did announce here fairly recently that there's going to be another set of kind of an Avengers Assemble kind of thing. So it's going to be like a Pop Deluxe that kind of fits all together with different pieces of Avengers and stuff. They came out with one for the Avengers Assemble, which was like that scene in the first Avengers movie where they're all together, they got their backs together. But there's a new set of them eating shawarma. So I think that's an end credit scene that they're making into like a, you know, kind of like a puzzle piece kind of set Pop like they did for the Avengers Assemble ones. And so I think the Avengers Assemble ones could probably be going up in price here. I've seen a couple trend. I think it's Iron Man and Captain America. Both of those have gone up in value. So with those kind of new puzzle piece set Pops coming out for the Avengers with the shawarma, those ones, the older ones, I think are going to be going up in value. And lastly, guys, don't sleep on these ones. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but with all the new shows that are going to be coming out on Disney Plus that they've announced with old characters from like animated shows like Rebels and I think Clone Wars as well, they're going to have some sort of extension. Be on the lookout for those old Pops. So like the Clone Wars Pops and also the Rebels Pops, because those characters are going to be weaving in and out of movies, TV series and stuff like that. I can't really pinpoint which one specifically since I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I don't know all their names and stuff, but that is definitely going to be something that's going to be trending because all these characters are going to be kind of back into the limelight, kind of be focused on. And so be on the lookout for some of those maybe at old comic book shops or something. Pick up those Rebels, Clone Wars Pops or whatever when you can, because those characters are definitely going to be sought after. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for Pops that I believe are going to be expensive here pretty soon, so you should get them sooner rather than later. Hopefully, you know, one of your suggestions made it into this video. If not, let me know in the comment section below what's something that you feel like is going to be going up in price here very soon. I'd be interested to know what you guys come up with, something that I didn't think of. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching again. You guys are the best. Like always, remember to be kind of one another and always promote positivity. And I'll see you in the next video. We'll catch you guys later.